Welcome back to Just Off the Plate, episode 34.
Oh, yeah.
Armando's here, Lawrence is here. My name is Cody. We continue our third and final week of championship editions. And yes, indeed, we saved the best for last.
This is true.
It's true, man. Legend right here. A legend.
Coach Cheo of the four-peat HBA Sunday League champion Yardgoats, a man that needs no introduction. Gentlemen, say hello.
What's up?
What's up, Coach?
What's up, Coach?
What's up, gentlemen?
Is that a dynasty now?
Yeah,
I think
so.
you are...
Three, right? Three's a dynasty, we
No.
said? We went through an argument about that. I think.
I think it varies in certain sports, but I think he's well past the dynasty.
Yeah.
I'm going to say a dynasty, you dominate a certain era, and you, sir, are dominating the era of Sunday League baseball.
Yeah.
So, yes.
I'm telling you, my joke when we're playing the Yardgoats is like, a video game. You got the hardest level. They're playing at the hardest level. I mean, it's like you're playing the hardest level, and we're still in the amateur mode and shit.
It's like the legend versus the novice.
Yeah. They're in expert mode, and we're like in beginner mode.
I know, right? And you just can't ever catch up. Like you're playing the computer, and it just kicks your ass every time.
Yeah, fucking shit, man. God damn it.
Well, he's here to talk about his game, and he's also here to take back the hat from Lawrence.
Yeah, here's here, yeah. This is coming the check bounce, right?
Well, the story in that is we forgot some hats in the dugout, and Lawrence was the last guy to leave. So,
Man, don't be telling people that, man.
We're gonna believe it, and we're gonna say
I believe it.
Yeah.
He earned it. We brought him in to catch on a Friday night game, and we figured, well, he's gonna, he paid $20. He might as well play him the whole game. It's like every inning I would ask him, "Are you okay?" And he would like all cross-eyed and shit. "Oh yeah, man, I'm good, coach.
I'm good."
And finally, the other guys came and said, "Coach, that dude is not good. He's about to pass out. Get him the hell out of there." And he was like the happiest guy in the world when he got out of the catcher's gear, and he says, "Where do you want me to go now?" I said, "Man, we just brought you in to catch, dude. Get on the bench."
You're done.
See, hey,
But he earned a hat. That's for
two
sure.
coaches
Well,
right
that's
there.
good, because he does hang around the dugouts after the game looking for leftovers.
He does, man. It's like,
Why y'all telling these stories,
bro?
bro?
It's like I try to put all my leftovers away off my counter because I know he'll eat them all and shit.
Yeah.
No, but he does. Lawrence does put up a good fight behind the mound when he's on point.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, I just want to put on record. There's two coaches that already say, "Hey, you just brought you to catch. Just stay off the infield."
There's a lot of coaches that just want me to catch.
But he gets asked. He got asked by the Yardgoats, so we can respect that. But you're gonna hear about it, so that's why we do what we do.
Talk some shit, dude.
I've been hearing about it since the game.
At the home run derby, man, he was just like, "Oh, look, check it out what I got." Like, all of a sudden, you wear a baby blue. It would have went fine with that Dodgers hat, but no, he wanted to put the Yardgoats hat on. So
Well, he wants a winning team like in a full season, not this
just have one.
COVID season, and then they're jumping up and down. That's for sure.
Dang, I like that. Shots fired. Yeah, we got an Astro fan.
Absolutely.
All right, that's good.
Oh well, we got to split. It's even now, huh?
It
2-2?
is. It is.
Yeah.
It
Damn.
is. Man.
Not really. With all the jerseys you got, you're confused. You don't know who to go for nowadays.
That's true, man. I definitely got a lot of jerseys and a lot of hats, man. Like, I mean, I do have Astro jerseys and I do have Astro hats, so I am a fan of the Astros with the good players, man. They're good players, so nothing we can say.
Do you have any Yankees hats in your house, Coach?
Actually, my son does, because
No. Do you?
oh hell no. No, I'm not a Yankee fan.
Yeah.
Other than the Yankee shirt, like what Cody's wearing, Dodgers Astro shirt. There's probably some Yankee Astro American Championship Division shirts.
Yeah.
But
sure.
hats, no, I'm not for them at all.
Speaking of my shirt, I do like this shirt. That's why I chose to wear it. And of course, they're playing the Dodgers today.
Yeah,
And
LA.
it's an unbiased shirt, right? Doesn't say who wins or who
No, it
who
is.
loses,
No,
right?
it's super biased because as you're looking at it, the Astros are first, and then it looks like the Dodgers are second on that shirt.
Well, that's if you're
I'm sure it has something to do with home in a way. I don't know, maybe.
left hand dominant, then yeah, you would think they're first.
I think
but-
Cheeto's dyslexic. That's what
Yeah.
I think.
This what?
Dyslexic.
spell dyslexic, then I'll believe you.
All of a sudden, I'll ask Alexa.
Can't ask her for help, man.
That's my go-to, man. Between Siri and Alexa, my two chicks. I'll ask them.
That's one of his chicks, man.
One of them is gonna give me an answer, So, what's up, Braylon? We got Braylon, we got Bobby, we got Juan. He said, "Where's the liquor?" This fool's already looking for the liquor.
We had to put it in the water bottles.
Right. That's it. It's in the water bottles, right? That's what you mean? Yeah.
Mhm.
It's in this cup too. So,
Not everybody needs liquor.
yeah.
No.
I think our last 3 guests, we were all drunk. They were all trying to get us drunk.
Yeah. But it's cool. You can do whatever you want, man. I mean, water, Monster, whatever.
I don't know if the show was better or worse. I couldn't tell.
I know Juan was having a good time. So. Yeah. What's up, Justin? Hey, Justin, did you ever find a team or what? I try to put you out there, man. Sell you like a prostitute. Justin was looking for a team. He's like, "Hey, man, I'm putting in the work. I need a team." And I don't know if you
Wasn't Justin and his brother looking for somewhere to play?
Jordan has a team, the Gulf Coast Guardians. Sorry,
No, he posted it. I just want to play somewhere else. I want to play somewhere.
Justin.
That was Justin?
That was Justin.
Oh, I thought I saw Jordan's name on there.
I mean, I think just Jordan, kind of. I think Jordan shared it. I think is what you probably saw.
Mm.
I shared it too. So, I mean, people want to play baseball. I'll
There's teams. You
There's
want a
teams.
team?
I mean,
There's
there's
teams
there's
everywhere.
plenty of league, plenty of teams. So
Except for on the Yardgoats. Can't play on the Yardgoats without an invitation.
invite only, man.
We are having tryouts.
His tryouts are separate.
Yeah.
Of HBA.
I know that's funny, man. Do you even? I mean, do you go to the tryouts on HBA Sundays?
Yes, every now and then we need one player.
Okay.
This past year we got Rigo Franco, which was a pretty good player. I think he was the best player in the draft from last year, and then the year before that we had that Cuban guy that plays for you guys also, Raul,
That cube. You did. That's right. You did pick him up. That's right.
and he turned out to be a real good ball player too. He got MVP last year as a pitcher, so we did pretty good in the draft too. That sucks. We win at that too.
Let me ask you, so how is it a guy who continues to win season after season gets the best players in the draft? Are you seeing something other guys aren't? Because surely you don't have the first pick. I wouldn't think so.
No, I've had the last pick in the last 2 drafts. I don't know. Maybe some guys need pitching, and that's what they're going for. And some guys need a hitter, first baseman, or something. That's what they go for. And some guys don't know what the hell they're doing, and they don't get what they need.
I certainly believe that.
You know what? I agree with you. I'm almost sure. I would almost bet that yes, you take away some guys are looking for something specific, right? But I also think that you probably have a good eye for talent and be able to pick up somebody that somebody overlooked, right? I think sometimes people look at, I don't know, you look at either maybe the guy hit a home run or maybe the guy hit a shot, but you see, yeah, it's all right, he did cool. But there was this other guy that looked like he was a little bit more consistent. So I think you kind of pick up on things that maybe other managers may not. So I mean, we've certainly seen it in the Saturday. Like we picked up some people and kind of like, hey.
Yeah, we definitely saw it this Saturday.
Yeah. That we're like, hey, well, I'm surprised this guy's still here. I mean, why nobody picked him up? And, we scoop him up. And so, but it just depends on what you're looking for. But I think some people just don't know what they're looking for, honestly. They're just out there just grabbing random dudes. I remember one.
They're grabbing people because they look like they can play ball.
Yeah, I made that mistake one time.
So what do you look for, Coach, when you go to a draft?
Baseball player. I'm not looking for one position. If he can pitch, well, he can hit. If I want somebody to say, hey, I'll play anywhere you want me to. If you come up to me and say, well, I just play shortstop, I immediately say, nah, I don't need you. I want you to be Armando and be at short, be at second, in the outfield.
Whatever's needed.
Whatever's needed because
So utility all the way around.
absolutely, because I have enough guys that play shortstop and enough guys that play first base or something like that. And I don't need you to come in and tell me, hey, I got to play this position, because it's like, nah, you got to be able to play You know, we had Roberto Rodriguez this year, probably the best center fielder in the Sunday League, and lo and behold, we get Cole Herring, Big 12 home run leader in the last couple of years, and he was the fastest guy in the Big 12 behind Kyler Murray. You know,
wow.
he played at Baylor, and when Roberto needed to sit in some innings and we put Cole out there, it was like it was the same guy, you know, and making outstanding plays, you know. So that's what we look for. He didn't come in and say, "Hey, I got to play center field." I said, because we would have said, "Well, we already have a center fielder." You know?
Yeah.
But we actually have 4 center fielders playing the outfield. You know, that's what we look for, baseball players.
Well, you know, if you're good, you can play anywhere. But on the flip side of that, if you ask a guy, hey, you know, where do you play? Oh, I can play anywhere. I know guys can tell you that, but I'm sure you've seen where they try to play somewhere and you realize real quick that they can't. No. Yeah, that seems to happen to us.
Absolutely. I mean, it does happen. We have a catcher, Matt Seagars, and he's probably going to hate me for this, but he'll tell you straight up, I can't play any position but pitch and catch. So I would put him on right field just to see, and he's right. He cannot play any position.
He's right. He's not lying. He's telling the truth.
He would watch the ball go over his head, and then it would hit the fence. You know, and he'd be like, I can't judge a ball. You know? So, but you're right.
Yeah.
You know,
but I think that's what I've kind of run into myself is so it's kind of interesting you say what you said about, hey, I want a guy that wants to play, that can play anything. Because when I get a guy that tells me, hey, I can play any position, I get suspicious right away. I'm like, all right, you can't. Let me see. And my biggest speech, and Cody's heard me say this, is like, don't tell me you can play a position, show me you can play that position, and I can tell right away whether you are. It's not just holding the glove and just standing there. I'm like, are you where you're supposed to be in the cutoff? Are you you know, do you know what play what you're supposed to be doing? That's what I'm looking for, because I've seen too many dudes tell me that, and I'm like, nah, you're not. Pal, you're not that guy. Trust me, you're not that guy. Right? That's what I'm looking at. So, but I did have.
You are.
What I'm saying, no,
absolutely,
absolutely right.
Okay,
that's
continue.
what he said. That's what he said. Hey, I like that, dude. I didn't even catch that one going. But you know, it's one of those things where, like I had one time, one season. This guy goes. It's funny you said that. He goes. I said, what position? If you remember him, his name was Juan. Forgot his name, Juan something. He goes. I go, what position you play? He goes, shortstop, shortstop, shortstop. Right. So at that time, I was playing shortstop for that team. So I kind of laughed. I said, okay, bro, go right up ahead. Go ahead. You know, it's a practice game. Go ahead and do it. And you know, he had his fundamentals good and stuff like that. But what I liked about it is I was getting kind of sloppy at short, and he made me turn up my game because I was trying to beat him, because he was trying to take my job. And I was like, all right, I got it. Now there's some competition. And he eventually tipped his hat to me and said, hey, man, yeah, you're a better shortstop than me, which was good. Now, this was a few years ago, right? This is a few years ago. So don't, before you start talking shit, this was a few years ago. So I
was there that season. I can attest to that.
Yeah, I'm good with second, and I think, you know, Coach Cheo, I think he said the same thing, and I'm good with that. Like, I think it helps me still be offensively good and still participate in defense and second base. So I kind of like it.
Well, if you look at your season last year, playing shortstop, you couldn't make the plays, and you would pull yourself out of the game, and you weren't hitting worth the crap.
Yeah.
You moved to second base, and now you're relaxed, and you hit a lot better this year.
Yeah.
You know, I have the numbers, but we can go over that later.
I'm scared.
But he's good with the generalization. At
Yeah,
this point.
I like your generalization. Yeah.
I feel like my dad's here right now.
I know, but hey, but here's the thing, dude. He knows the numbers. He remembers the games, and he knows the stuff. So I like that. But it's kind of true. And I think we've all said it. Baseball's a mental game, right? If mentally you're not feeling like you're feeling yourself, you feel like you're doing well, it's gonna affect everything. So I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, when you feel like you can't do it, you won't do it.
Yeah.
That's just it.
Yeah, definitely. So who we got here? We got Phillip.
Oh, Phillips just talking shit about the Astro-Dodger game.
Suck.
No, that's a shout out to Phillip. You know, Dodgers do suck.
Let's see. Frank Morris said, I'm a nasty catcher, best in the league. Okay.
Then he said left-handed catcher.
Oh, left-hand. Oh, he narrowed it down, right?
Yeah.
He said left-handed catcher, 250, don't know what 215. I'm sorry, 215
from the home run derby champ.
Yeah. So we'll get into that in a little bit, but yeah, home run champ. Alianza is 0-4. Don't be the first. Okay, but I think those are some interesting points you brought up for tryouts, especially when we just had them.
Did Sunday have their tryout on Sunday?
You mean the Friday league?
Oh, that's right. No, because
that's right.
they
They're
don't
not
play
doing
fall.
it. Yeah,
They did have it Sunday.
I think they did have it.
They did.
Because the home run derby was after the tryout.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, just like they did Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I just don't think I don't think as many people show up for that Friday. I mean, sometimes you got guys that are supposed to show up on Saturday and they show up on Sunday because they're stupid, right? And they don't know how to get there.
Immediately, you mark that one off the list.
You're like, God, this fool can't even get the days right. Like, what the fuck are you doing? So, but I'm not surprised.
Just gonna stand over here in the corner, stand off camera.
See, you probably wore that Dodger hat on Sunday, right?
I actually wore a Dodger jersey that
Yes, you
day.
did.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, I did.
No wonder it threw you off.
I had my last name on it and everything, so that way everybody knew.
Oh man, you put a mark on your back for sure, especially in Htown right here, man.
So they saw you come in, and then they know who you were walking out.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Hey coach, I haven't been to a Sunday tryout, but do you get repeat tryoutees?
Recipients.
Recipients? Yeah, maybe that's the way.
Yeah. Participants.
Yeah.
In the last 3 years, probably maybe one that I can remember.
That doesn't get the hint.
Yeah. I mean, I just think, he just wants to play no matter what. So,
Right.
He thinks he can play in the Sunday league and,
Well, that makes you wonder if we saw him in the Saturday league tryout.
Or did y'all pick him on the Sunday?
Well, I don't think we're talking about one specific person. Well, I know he is, but I don't know who he's referring to. But like you said, if you just want to play and you can't do it Sunday, why not go for another league? Yeah.
I think sometimes it's not being self-aware and letting your ego get in the way, right? So like, if you're like, hey, I want to do Sunday, and it's like, oh, I'm not gonna do Saturday. Well, Saturday's competition has gone up. I mean, it's not what it was 3-4 years ago. It's definitely moved up, but there still is a difference between Saturday and Sunday. But then it's like now you have 365, right? So now it's like, hey man, Saturday's too tough for you. Then you got 365. So it's good that there's different levels. But some people just are not self-aware, right? They're just like, hey, I'm a Sunday leaguer and that's what I want to play. But like, no, don't tell me, show me. I mean, so there's some guys you can see that, hey man, yeah, you can probably play Sunday, and other guys you're like, man, you could barely play Saturdays. So it's just being self-aware.
Did you see what Philip said?
What do you say?
Philip said he met Coach Cheo back in high school.
Oh no shit, met him during he said met him during high school. Oh, our high school season. Oh wow. Do you know who Philip is?
Yeah, I met him at Spring Klein Rockwood. We were playing that Catholic school out of the Woodlands, and he introduced himself, and I said, hey, you're the guy they talk about on the podcast. And he says, oh yeah, you're Coach Cheo, and now I like him even more because he said the Dodgers suck.
Oh man, yeah, for sure.
Stop laughing, Cody.
I don't love umpires, but I like that one, that's for sure. And I think I met his brother too.
Yeah,
Rhino.
Yeah, well, it was by Jose. Some people know about Jose, but yeah.
Yeah, he did a couple of games for us. We played a double hitter against Eagles and Naturals, and he did our game there.
Okay, yeah, but I remember I used to call them, I refer to them as the Reynoso brothers, but they used to umpire. I don't see them together as much as anymore, and I think they used to play pretty good together. I mean, I think they used to umpire.
Philip's trying to go pro.
I think they both are trying. I mean, here's what I like about Philip and Rhino is like that like I was talking to Rhino, he's like, oh, I'm gonna go to camp next week, for umpiring. I'm like, hey, that's cool, man. Like he really does take it serious, and so does Philip. I know they want to start doing college, and eventually make their way to the pros. But they're, you got to go through college, and you got to go through all that minor league, and
that'd be interesting to find the pipeline of a major league umpire.
So what's I gotta reach out, but I got a cousin. No, I got a cousin's cousin, his dad, I think, was an umpire in minor league, to AAA. I think it's as far as he went. But I kind of want to reach out to him, but I don't know. So I got to figure out how to softly approach that.
Just ask.
I guess, right? But that'd be cool
How
to get
hard
on.
can it be?
I don't know, because I feel like
Is there some bad history there?
I don't know. It's been a
What'd you
while.
do?
I know. I'm saying it's been a while since I talked to him. But yeah, you're right. I should reach out to
Are
him.
you afraid you can get thrown out of the house or thrown out of the game?
You start a family war or something?
Right.
Get the fuck out of here.
You're not asking for money. You're just
Yeah.
asking, you know.
It's an interesting take.
It is, I guess. I don't know. I guess you're right. You guys made me man up now. All right, I'm a man up. I'm gonna try to get.
Well, you chose to bring the story onto the show,
It's true.
so
I don't
now
know.
we're going to talk about it.
Where is he at? Is he in Cali?
He's in Cali.
And guess where you're going next week?
Yeah. Maybe I'll reach out to, hey man.
Business meeting.
That would be cool, man. If you did that. I was trying to go through. Here's funny, and I'm gonna go a little further. I was trying to go through his Facebook to see if I see anything that made me believe that. I didn't see too. I seen him when he was umpiring, but I didn't see too much that led me to believe that he was in the AAA. But we'll see. I'll come back to you. Part two.
Part 2. Season 3.
Season 3. Yeah, season 3 in a few weeks. So, all right. Well, let's get into the. Let's just knock out that Sunday 4-time championship Yardgoats game. 2 weeks ago, right? So, what was do you have any game plan going in? I mean, you played Cyclones, I saw. So, was there anything that you did different?
Try to make it easy for you guys, so we bat at 14 instead of just batting 9.
I love the way he says that.
No, hey dude, it's what we call raw dog confidence. That's raw dog confidence right there. Like he did it, and he did his thing. 14 hits. I mean, I don't know how many hits he
let
had.
everybody play.
Yeah. I think he was playing third. I think at one point.
Well, when you have the luxury of if you lose because you do something stupid at bat 14, you got another game coming, and we let our catcher pitch. I mean, he had a good season though, pitching. I mean, he had a low ERA and he was 5-0 or something like that. And,
Oh, nice.
so of course all of our guys were 3-0, 4-0, 5-0.
Right.
But except Raul, but we're not talking about that right now. But no, we came in the game. We knew you guys were going to have to play a double hitter on turf. That's probably you'll think about asking to play at Spring Spirit next year. So last year was a 3-man crew. This year was like, let's play at Spring Spirit. It's cleaner just in case it rains. Yeah, it's 1,000 degrees there.
Much hotter.
And when I saw Mondo after the first game, I mean, he didn't look 35, that's for sure. They were sunburned and
Oh yeah.
they were short-handed the way I saw. I think you only had like 9 or 10 players.
9 or 10 players, man.
So
You saw
In a championship doubleheader.
Yes,
Mhm.
right. I mean, and that's that's what upsets me a little bit. That you play the full season, right? And the point of the full season is to get to the championship, and then you get the championship and nobody wants to fucking show up, And I understand there's work and there's different things. I totally get that, but just sometimes I feel like, hey, what is the point if you're not gonna kind of move some stuff around? Right? I mean, we all got stuff we got to do, but move some stuff around. This is a championship game. You just can't come in. It's not about hey, well, the right guys are there or whatever. No, it's like that day. It's you got the heat from the top, you got the heat from the bottom, and then you're playing the Yardgoats. So it's like, come on, man. Like, can it be any worse? You know what I mean? And so it's one of those things where like we need more players. I mean, I played 18 innings that game, and a lot of guys played 18 innings that game. So it was tough, man.
Speaking of heat from the bottom, didn't we had a game there years ago? Didn't one of your cleats just completely separate?
Separate, man.
Oh my God.
Like,
Because of
the
heat?
glue,
Yeah, glue.
the
Yeah.
glue, it came undone and it just separated like from the
cleat.
sole.
Yeah, cleat from the sole.
It
Yeah.
was just flapping like a duck.
That was the funniest thing
You had to
ever.
tape it
Yeah,
up.
not to tape it up because I had extra cleats.
Because you can't wear spikes, right? So you pulled out some cheap molded cleats.
Well. That's not entirely true. We
Oh.
can wear spikes.
Okay.
You
well,
can't-
But you
can't
don't
be
want to
on the-
wear spikes out there, though.
I do.
You can't be
Well, I
on the
remember-
mound with spikes.
Yeah.
I
That's the
remember
rule.
years ago they said, remember there was a rule, no spikes, but I think they changed it here in the last couple seasons.
It could have.
Well,
Yeah.
they gave out bad information.
And they didn't correct it, huh? They
The-
just-
Okay, that's probably what. Okay,
And
I
the-
could see that.
The thing is we have a guy who his best friend runs that place or whatever, and he would make the phone call right before the game, and he said, "Yeah, y'all can wear spikes, just don't wear them on the mound." And the other team would be like, "Hey, why y'all wearing spikes?" I was like, "Well, we're playing by the rules. Just because you have a different interpretation, that's not our fault."
Yeah, yeah.
So I mean, because my guys, I mean, we hate playing at Spring Spirit. We don't like that place because it's too hot in the turf, and it's not the best turf. I mean, it's a good field, but we rather play on the mall.
Yeah.
Yeah. But somehow they still hit home runs over there. Like, it still goes out of the yard, man.
I
Like,
mean, if you can hit a home run, it doesn't matter where if it's turf, right?
I agree.
Anywhere,
I think, correct me if I'm wrong. I think Spring Spirit is a little deeper, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But the ball flies out of there too.
Yeah, I mean, it goes, and there's a lot of ground rule doubles. Like a lot of ground rule doubles. But these guys don't know that because they hit it over.
it just goes over.
It just goes over. I mean, one guy,
Even when they're out in front,
Mm-hmm.
dude,
swinging with one hand.
I don't know if you saw that. Maybe I'll show it to you after the show. But I forgot who was the one that hit the line drive. Who hit the line drive?
Cole Herring.
Cole Herring, right? It was an outside pitch. He was like literally stretched out. Like just there's no reason that ball should have came off the bat like that. But it somehow fucking flew like line drive over the left field, and it was just like I was like, if you were to bet just looking at that pitch or in the way he swung, is that a home run? You would have said no, but it did. And it's like if you don't have the video to prove it, it looks crazy. It doesn't look real, but the guy can hit. Obviously, the guy can hit. So
Frank Mora agrees with you. The ball does fly out of there.
Brought it twice in one of our games, right?
That's what he's referring to.
Yeah, that's what he is.
Yeah.
And Cheo padded his stats. He ended that season with like 5 home runs, 6 home runs. He was behind, and now Cheo caught him up on home runs. So
if you ever get a chance to watch this kid Cole Herring, he won the home run derby, by the way, on Sunday for the Sunday League. Shit, the Yardgoats won another
one
event. But
another
anyway,
one. Yeah.
if you ever get a chance to watch him just take batting practice, he's a specimen. I mean, his bat speed is unbelievable. It's ridiculous, and he probably would have played pro ball if it wasn't for him hurting his shoulder. And he's still got a good arm even with the hurt shoulder, but the pros is a different level. But that bat speed, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, just that, like I said, that video that I played for them, it was just like, you're like, how that doesn't even make any, that does not even make any sense. How the fuck did it go over? And it's a line drive. It wasn't like it was a fly, a pop up. It was a line drive. So the dude is a beast. And
When you combine, speed with perfect technique, a lot of good things can happen, and I'm sure that's what's going on. And not a whole lot of guys can do that.
He's a big dude. I mean, he's 5'9", probably about 165 pounds.
Massive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
so it's just all, his fundamentals, what somebody's been drilling in his head since he was a kid, and he's got that bat speed, just whipping it, just.
And that's what makes you so good, right? You've been doing it the right way for so long, and now you're just unstoppable.
I agree with that. I used to, when I was
Pitching is the same way, I think.
with what?
Like you learn how to do it right, and you build on that, and then and also there's something in you too, that you can throw that fast, but the right technique, it just keeps you going.
It does. I mean, I think that's what brings the longevity, and you see. I mean, there's some guys. Like I think we had a guy on our team. I don't know if he pitched against you guys, but he's good for like an inning or two. I forgot his name. I think his name is Austin. He's good for an inning or two, but he has natural like raw, talent in a certain way, of the sense of like he can throw. And I think if he just started pitching like a year ago, if somebody would take the time to develop him, I think he could increase his more than 1 or 2 inning type of pitching, and two, maybe increase a couple miles per hour. Just because
The lefty
no, I don't think he's a lefty. Is he a lefty? Young kid.
for the Cyclones.
Yeah, Cyclones. Young kid. I think his name is Austin.
I think he goes to Blaine Junior College. No, if that's the one you're talking about.
He's
I mean, because y'all have like 36 guys on the roster, so I try to keep up with them, but it's kind of hard, you know.
you ain't lying, man. You ain't lying, man. But 10 show up for the fucking playoffs.
I know
right?
that's right. You
It's
know,
like, what the fuck, man? But yeah, he's a really nice guy. He's I think his name is Austin, and but really cool dude. I think he might be a lefty.
he had
yeah.
some control issues.
Yes,
He would
that's him.
throw a good inning, then he's
Yeah.
a left. No, he's pretty. He's got some good. He could throw pretty well.
He
you
can,
know.
but he's just been pitching for a year. Like he's not one of those guys who's been pitching all his life. He just started pitching. So I think that with the right training, I told him, I said, go to D-Bet and go see what's his name, Majewski.
Yeah, Gary.
Go see Gary over there, and I said he'll probably give you some tips, man, that you can increase your longevity and your accuracy. Because, coach, this, like, it's like, what's the point of throwing 85, 90, whatever, if you're not accurate, or you can't, go that far with it. So,
if he throws that hard, go to the Saturday League.
he dominated.
Work on some stuff.
Yeah, hone in.
Like
where we Saturday guys would go to the 365 if we want to work on something.
I heard there's discrepancies already about that.
Oh yeah.
Well, what is 365? Is that
Damn,
those,
that's how much he's like, I don't even know what the hell that is.
is that the ones that showing up after our game?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
they play on Sundays.
Kumbaya.
Sí.
Okay.
So, like,
It's just a rec league.
Yeah.
Anybody can play. There's no tryouts. You sign up. You're on a team. Whatever.
yeah.
I even think the pitching is maxed out at like 60 or something like that.
Yeah.
Miles an hour or pitches?
Both.
It might be both.
Here's what's funny is, like, I think I was at the Saturday League playoffs, and I was kind of making some comments about it, and I didn't realize the cameraman was a 365 guy. And he's like, oh yeah, I play on the Vaqueros, and I was like, well, at least you're not playing softball, man. Like, I mean, I had to like bring it back. I'm like, at least you're not playing softball. So,
I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody's on different skill levels, and hell, I like it. I like that Adam did that, and they're probably enjoying themselves. They probably love it.
I think they're having fun. Yeah,
They don't want to deal with fast pitching or whatever. They just want to play the game.
yeah, I think it's important.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
and that's the thing. You got your levels. I mean, 3 levels right there. You can do whatever you want on nice fields with the cameras and all that stuff. So I think it's good. I think it's a good thing. But yeah, I mean, I'm with Cody, man. I mean, if you want to boost your confidence. Adam already said that he was like, I know. He goes, you know what prevents you from going with it? Your name. He was like, I would see your name and go, no, you're not going over there. Like, come on, man.
It's like, I'll go and I won't pitch.
I said, I want to feel like what it is to be a yard goat, man. I want to just be unstoppable.
Well, I mean, you did have your opportunity to play with us. You choose to go with the Cyclones.
Yeah, he did. I did have the opportunity.
It burns him, coach, every
It
day.
does. It does.
It
Because I was like,
burns
damn.
him.
I was like, I kept
Every time he puts on a Cyclone uniform, he's like, fuck.
Does it hurt even worse after a championship game?
So
We got away from that, I think.
hey, but it's a catch-22, right? Because I'm like, all right, I see the team that he has. I'm like, where would I fucking fit? I mean, am I bringing Raul Water? Am I bringing Josh Water? Like, what am I doing? am I
Keeping the book.
Am I keeping the book? Am I dabbing the sweat off of Coach Cheo? You know what I'm saying?
No, everybody plays. Everybody plays on the Yardgoats.
That's true.
That's one of the reasons we have success is I think the least amount of players we had for a game was 13.
Wow.
Other than that, there was 13, 14, sometimes 15 for a game. And all season long during the regular season, we hit whoever shows up.
I think I was on that short game. There was about 13 people that day. I went to the catch.
And you did get 2 hits that day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who was it against?
The Hound Dogs.
Oh, okay.
They beat y'all twice.
Yeah, I know.
just before you start dogging the hound dogs, they beat y'all twice. But
Hey, I'm glad I didn't say what I was gonna say. I think you saw it in my eyes. I think you saw it in my eyes. I'm gonna say something like, "Hey, before you talk shit, let me give you the stat right here."
Yeah, I got a double and a single.
yeah, I told the guys, hey man, that guy did pretty good. He got 2 hits, and half of them said that one that fucking hit the base doesn't count, man.
Oh, it's like ricocheted. Boom.
Yeah, he hit the bag and it just took off, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Oh."
Yeah.
We had I think I don't remember if it was in the Yardgoats game, but I know that day we had 2 baseballs that did like a cue ball. Like it started spinning, like it went foul. Like I mean, probably a foot, 2 foot foul, and then it spun back in. And both our players at that time didn't run it out. The first baseman just picked it up and tagged the base. I was like, what the? How would you do that? And I guess it's because it's turf, you know. That's what was able to spin back.
Well, it happened last Tuesday when I went to go catch for the Marauders, and I don't know who hit it from the Thunder, but they hit it down third base line, and it spin foul, and then it came back fair. And then by the time Omar realized that it went fair, I was like,
Too late.
too late.
Actually,
He's already
it
at
kind of
first.
wasn't too late
Okay,
because
yeah.
the guy didn't run.
No,
Yeah.
that's why I said Omar realized it too late, and by the time he picked up the ball, it was already too late.
Yeah,
The guy was
yeah.
already
Yeah, because
first.
both of them gave up on the play.
Yeah. But you can't yell at one without the other one hearing it. So
Yeah, that's what messes up. You're like, hey, no,
Yeah.
go get him, and then he turns around, shit,
Yeah.
too late.
Yeah.
So, but I think, that one, especially like Schwartz, like you got that dip, it's gonna do funny shit. But this one is just like it looked like a
Cute,
pool table.
like a real cue shot.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. I was like, man, it's fucking weird because he hit it at the end of the bat. So I know you say you don't like Spring Spirit, but me personally as an infielder, I love it because it's just true hops. You're able to, I can see the ball where it's gonna go and do its thing. But it is hot. It is extremely hot.
what's true about it? Bouncing on like an unnatural synthetic fiber, right? What makes that true versus just doing it on the earth?
So for me, I believe I've never been a pro. Well, I did play at Minute Maid one time, but I think it's. Oh, my bad. Did I sneak that in there?
What team is at Minute Maid?
They're out of town.
Oh, they're out of town.
They're out of town that time. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was actually during the All-Star break. But what I think what makes it a true bounce is that it's not going to take a left and right. It's going to go boom, 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 and it's going to stay true. Where, like, when sometimes at a mall, and I was trying to go work with his high school kids because I'm like, I need to go back to the fundamentals because it's like I don't have confidence in when I'm approaching the ball, but I'm always like, okay, the ball's going to do something weird. It's going to do something weird, and sometimes it doesn't, and that messes you. Sometimes that gets in your head because you think it's going to do something weird, and really it's just bouncing normal. But over there, I know what it's going to do. Like, it's going to bounce 2 feet off the ground, and that's where it's going to probably stay. But the ball does come hard. Like, if they smoke it, like, it comes hard. So, I don't know how the catches are. I mean, how do you like it back there with the catcher?
It's hot
Yeah, I bet.
because your feet are just sitting there burning. Y'all get a chance as position. Y'all get to walk around, move around, try to cool down.
And our ass isn't on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's buttermilk back there, man. It's not good. I mean, it is what it is. It's a job. Got to keep doing it.
It's a job
That you don't want.
I don't want, man. I told you, there's not very many things I respect about you, but that one I do. I was telling him, I said, hey, I was telling you the other day, I was like, because I'm always talking shit that he's lazy. I'm like, you fucking lazy. I said, but you know what? I'm not gonna take away from you, dude. You show up early. Like, you show up. I've never seen him late unless it was something that outside circumstances. So I said, my brain can't compute that. I'm like, I think you're freaking lazy, but man, you show up on time. That doesn't make any sense, It's just, but that's his good quality, I guess. He has something. You gotta give him something. Give something to Cheo. You guys might dog him for being a LA fan, but
Or being a yard goat. I get it.
Damn, disrespecting the name. So I mean, retention. You guys, I assume because you guys keep winning. I'm assuming retention is high, right? I mean, you guys keep having the same players very rarely. You have to go pick up new ones, or how does that work for you guys?
Well, it just depends. I mean, this past year we lost Felix Gomez because he's getting married, so he wasn't allowed to play.
So baseball stops when you get married?
Well, it just depends on the individual.
Well, then I'm never getting married.
Well, you got to find a girl first.
Right.
But anyway,
That's true. No, he's absolutely right.
He's trying to make like it's his decision.
But Felix, if you remember Felix, he was our closer, shortstop, and he was a real good hitter in their 2-hole. And then we lost Michael Bust, the big old monster-looking guy, because he got a new job and he couldn't come. So we were down 2 players, so we had to go look. And honestly, Josh Booth is our best recruiter. I mean, he can talk to anybody, anywhere, anytime, and he'll start recruiting people and see if they want to play baseball. And he knows a lot of people, and then that guy knows a lot of people. That's where we get the majority of our players, is people knows somebody and what have you not. But like I said, after the game we'll evaluate who's going to come back, and then we'll pick up the pieces on because Felix is probably going to come back next year.
Oh, okay.
And we have other guys lined up already to come back.
So a long honeymoon, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, the funny part is we do Game Changer, and he was one of the admins, so he could follow the game the whole time.
Gotcha.
And he would good game today,
That's cool.
Stuff like that.
Staying in it, that's good.
No, it's killing him. I mean, and the guy was a standout in high school, and he played college ball, and he's always been a good player for us. But Armando, you act like we blew you guys out. It was a ball game every time, man. I mean, it's not like we went in there and scored 15 runs on y'all and it was a blowout. It was a ball game.
Yeah, it was.
What were the final scores?
9-5. But the thing.
First game. You just played one.
No, it was a doubleheader. Like we had between us and the Eagles, we had to fight to who was going to lose against the Yardgoats, right?
Gotcha.
So we won. And so, we won that battle. And they gave us a good fight. I mean, and then when we played the Yardgoats, like I said, it was 9-5. But here's the deal.
9-4.
9-4, I'm sorry. Yeah, 9-4.
3-2 was the first game.
Okay. Hey, can you show me out that I kept you guys in 9, because I threw out two Yardgoats, so I want to shout myself out for that.
I think it was a great play. I mean, it had nothing to do with the dumbass not doing what he was supposed to do, trying to get to home plate, or that I told him don't go if it's hit in the infield. But yeah, you did a great job.
Hey, you're talking about the second one, right? When he went from third and they hit it to second.
Yeah.
I thought it was weird because that one I had him, beat by a long shot, and but here's what's funny is I have the argument with my teammates about that. You're at third, they're like, oh, if it's hit oppo, you go, and I'm like, I have argument with people that when they hit it to short, they still want you to go home. Like, how? Well, you forced them to make a throw, and I'm like, well, you better not force me because I'm accurate. I'm like, I'm gonna make that throw. And when he ran, I was really surprised that he went. I mean, I had him beat. Now, are you gambling that I make a bad throw? Maybe, but
50-50.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm not that guy, man.
Number one,
you're that guy.
I'm not that guy.
Number one, do you have speed? You're an adult. You have a full-time job. Probably about 65% of players don't have any speed to score on a ground ball from second base.
Right.
And they think they have speed. And the one you threw out, I mean, you made a great play, don't get me wrong. It's like, you don't have speed. Why do you think you're going to go? The guy, I know the guy has a goatee and stuff, but he has an arm. He's going to throw you out. And that, I mean, I think we've done that to you guys multiple games where we just says, screw it, we can beat them, and we get thrown out at the plate.
Yeah, but sometimes I do understand though. You want to say, hey, what can you do? Like let me see you make the play.
Risk reward type of deal.
Yeah. It is. I mean, because here's the honest truth. That game in the during the season that we won, when the right field held onto the ball, like that was a hero or zero move. I get thrown out, I'm a loser. Like, oh, why'd you go? I told you to stop. But because I made it, I become a hero.
Yeah.
But it was a very high risk play. I don't think he would have sent me, right? You wouldn't have sent me, right, on that play if you were coaching us.
Your home team, yeah, I would have sent you.
Would you? Oh, okay.
Visitors, no.
Okay.
But I mean, this is the 4th episode that you've brought up that game. And we're here to talk about the 4-time champion, and I mean, you guys win one game. That's what we're talking about for the 4th episode. I mean, but it's your show, so I get it.
Damn.
That's
Hey,
the
Coach,
beauty of
Coach.
it. He gets to promote whatever he wants.
Coach,
Right?
that's his World Series.
It really is, bro. I mean, dude, it was. I mean, I think we were all surprised we fucking won.
Well, I mean, you know what? Corey Carter pitched a great game. It was 3-0, and we brought in Raul, and I didn't know he had some back issues. Of course, he sounded like a basketball player every time you lose a game, you know. But he did have back issues, and you guys hit him hard, and I guess we insulted you by walking the guy in front of you, and you went all Mexican, swinging at the first pitch, no matter where it was. Hey, you got to finish. Everybody thinks just because they got a little lead, it's game's over, and it's not. I mean, honestly, we've won probably 4 or 5 games this season coming in the last couple of innings because you didn't give in. It's 9 innings for a reason.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of people aren't used to playing 9 innings because they walk on the field and walk off the field. But out of 18 games, I think we played 13 9-inning games.
Hey, Coach, I got a question for you from the comment section. So, can the Yardgoats girlfriends get a shout out?
Who's Kaylee Schwab?
I don't know who that is. Callie Schwab.
Kaylee Schwab.
Oh, yeah. Here's a shout out to the Yardgoats girlfriends.
And there it is.
There it is. Who's your man?
That's it.
I thought you got married, but okay. No, her man is, I believe, Chandler White.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's that pitcher, right? The pitcher?
No, Chandler is a right fielder.
Oh, okay. I can never get him fucking right now.
Well, the pitcher's Corey Carter is the big guy.
That's with the big beard, right? Redheaded
Yeah.
beard.
Wasn't the right fielder the guy that you stole home on to win the game?
No, that's Charlie Warren. That's the starting right fielder. You know, there's 2 right fielders.
It's something to add to his story so he can continue telling it.
Are we bringing it to begin? But it was a zero hero move, by the way. That was a zero hero move. So, but
one thing I'm going to recommend is this California crap league rule about putting a guy on second base.
you don't like that?
No, that's for candy asses. you know, we're playing real baseball. You play 1 inning, and if you end up in a tie, you end up in a tie. Screw that crap about winning, and because you can do that Mickey Mouse stuff, and you can do it for multiple innings after that. You know, and there's no sense in that. It's a regular season game. You might as well just take the tie and go with it. You know,
Interesting.
because I mean, okay, if you're on second, you scored, the guy doesn't get charged for an earned run. You know, it doesn't go on the stats at all for nothing because they put him on second base. You know.
Oh,
Well, yeah, it's a different game.
Yeah.
and it's a different strategy. You know, once you get a guy at second, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And,
so what you're saying is it doesn't go against the ERA? Is that what you're saying?
Well, how can it? I mean, he didn't let the guy get there. He was just put there by the rules.
He did because he let the game go 10 innings.
What if it's a new pitcher, though? You know.
Not if it's you know.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. I get it. I never thought about that. That's a good point. That's a good point. So.
But I mean, what's the point? I mean, I think we played the Warriors last year, and we played 5 extra innings with the guy on second base. You know, it's kind of just play 1 inning if you have, and that's it. If somebody scores, somebody scores. But play some real baseball. We pay enough money to make up some California rule. I mean,
Hey, wait, MLB doing that shit. Isn't MLB doing that shit?
Yeah, MLB does it.
but
Yeah.
they don't have 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, they don't.
and 1
they don't do
out.
that. Yeah,
they
There's
don't
no
do-
outs.
Yeah.
There's no outs with the man on second. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they bunt. Like you'll see them.
Yeah.
They always bunt the guy to third.
Well, here's the thing. That's real baseball, right? I mean, you got to have that strategy because you got to bunt in those situations, right? I mean, that's what baseball says, and everybody knows it's coming. You just got to hope that the guy bunting makes a mistake, pops it up, or hits it too hard to pitcher, and maybe get the guy at third. But okay, that's interesting to know.
Frank said, make them earn that shit. Might as well play rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, I think look, so I'm not a fan of a tie, but I think whatever if we just played it back like old school and just played the night, 10, 11, like 3 outs, no strikes, no outs, nobody on second, but it's I guess a different world now, man.
Well, when you got when you got games, back to back to back, that has to happen. So if you don't want to end in a tie, and you're not scored and you're tied, and you can't get, the game goes on for another hour.
Yeah.
Like he's not. He can't do that.
That's true.
You're defeating the purpose of trying to get the game over with if you just keep going and going and going.
Yeah.
The tie makes more sense. I don't like ties either, but my stomach starts growling. We play at 12 o'clock most of our games. At 2:30,
oh my God,
I'm ready to go, and then all of a sudden, oh no, you got to put a guy on second,
By the time we leave, it's like 4:30.
Yeah, exactly.
He's right about that. I didn't like that. It's funny you said about that. I didn't like it. I was telling somebody, I was like, that's the time I eat at 12 o'clock. So it was always this like, we're like, well, I don't want to eat a full meal, before the game. And so the first game we played them, I had like no energy, it was hot and whatever, right? So the second game, okay, if I gotta do this double header, I gotta eat something. So I made sure this time I ate a little bit of something, put some food in my stomach, and I think I was able to play the 18 innings. But I agree with that 12 o'clock. I don't know. I'm gonna vote against that if I can next time, because it's right on lunch. Like, hey, let me have my lunch and then let me go play the game.
Oh no. From my side, I enjoyed it watching y'all at 12 o'clock, and then we come in at 3:30. No.
I was telling them when they were warming up, because they were there on the other field hitting, and I was like, hey man, I think you guys should fucking bat opposite. Right? And then he goes, well, some of these guys are switch hitters. I said, well, I'll take that fucking chance that the 5 of you guys are switch hitters, but the other guys that are not, at least there's some sort of chance that we could maybe get a little ground out or strikeout or something, because I'm like, dude, we just played a doubleheader. I'm beat. These guys came in like, oh, we're gonna smash on you guys. But it got, the score doesn't reflect how the first part of the game was going, because it was I mean, they were whooping us, and then when they brought in, I think you said the 8th, right? I thought it was a little earlier, but the 8th, they brought in.
That's the story you tell at a barbecue, but yeah, it was the 8th inning.
Wait, no, hey, I was delirious. Can you give me that? I was fucking delirious. So,
I know you were leading the squad in cheerleading, that's for sure. We got this motherfucker, let's go, come on. And I'm like, really? Okay. And that's where I'm looking. I said, okay, no, you, I mean, we still had Raul. We could have threw. Right. We had a lot of.
Yeah, you guys had a lot of pitching.
Yeah.
I think it was one of those things. I had, let me get you guys a couple runs, and then all right, we'll shut it down. Because then I think you guys brought in Cheo, so Cheo, put it in. And it's funny because I think the last pitch he threw was like a fucking knuckleball or something, and
Ephus.
Yeah, Ephus, and then he reached for it. And it's like, you might get mad. You're like, hey, why'd you go for that? But as a batter, sometimes you just don't have the restraint to like, hey,
let it go.
Let it go, right? I mean, either really sit back and drive it, but he was way ahead of it, and it just popped out to right field or whatever. So, but it was a great game. So,
but it was he popped out to right field to the guy who supposedly didn't throw you out at that game, but it was funny because he says, "Well, I caught that one." So it's like, because he knew exactly what we were going to tell him. Hey, it was a great season, but
So let me get this straight. He got the final out there, but he didn't get it before.
Yeah, exactly.
Funny how this game works out. Right?
It is. The ball will find you. I mean, even think about that. The way that the game went down. I mean, again, you're looking at the score. You're like, oh man, 9-4. Sorry, keep trying to give us one more run. 9-4. I mean, you think, oh, that's a good game, but it really wasn't. It wasn't until the 8th we got those 4 runs, and those were just decent hits or whatever. So it worked out. It worked out okay. He made it.
I mean, you guys got 10 hits in the game. You did hit the ball. You just didn't hit it with runners in scoring position, which usually amounts to a loss, but.
Yeah, it does. I mean, when you have a lot of left on base, I agree with that. So
yeah, when you can't string something together, get those hits, back to back to back, it doesn't do you much good.
Yeah.
I mean, you two guys out at the plate. We had like 9 runners left on base, and even after the game, some guys, "Goddamn, coach, when are you gonna be happy?" And I'm not saying I'm not happy. I'm just telling you, bringing that to your attention. This is what we left on the base pass.
Yeah.
But it's baseball.
It is. Well, Cheo, what do we got for HHL?
You want to go into it?
Yeah, go into it, because there's a game I want to talk about. There was a pitching duel we had this weekend on the Liga Obrera.
That you want to get into?
Yeah.
Okay. Real quick, we got playoffs starting next week for HHL.
We got playoffs. Yeah, we got the playoffs tomorrow, right?
This week,
Is it this week?
tomorrow.
Wednesday? Oh, okay, I didn't know because it says because like on Monday the 9th it just says Panthers versus blank.
Well, the Panthers have a bye.
Okay, that explains it then.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
they're waiting on
let's talk
somebody.
about your loss last night.
Ah, damn.
Marauders versus
That's too
Panthers.
soon, brother. It's not even healed.
6-11.
6-11.
Yeah, Panthers beat y'all. What happened?
Wait a minute. You know, in baseball, you always give the higher number.
No, I always do the
It's
lower number first.
Baseball 101.
Oh, Lord.
I know. Somebody told me that. Because I would say that too. I say, like, see, damn, I'm not
I-
stupid.
no,
What happens if you screw up and you read the wrong side first? You're like, well, I can't fix it now.
No, because the way I see it, the way they have
It
the,
is
I write it down the way I see it, and that's the way I write it. That's the way I'm.
But he's right, though. People have told me that before. He's supposed to
But
have a higher
it's
number.
okay. I got one for you, Cheeto.
What's up?
When you're on the baseball field, you always wear a hat. Right, Mondo?
Yeah, or, you put the sleeves up.
Oh, my God.
Is this Carlos Correa?
Oh, man.
He would call softball Carlos Correa, man. I mean, he's
Hey.
out there, like, sexy and stuff.
Hey, he hit me with, hey, it's about family. I was like, motherfucker. Because what's funny about you saying that is Omar was ragging on me for like a couple days before that about that. And because he said, hey, it's about family. I'm like, I thought he was saying it because, that was popular in the movie. Didn't realize that he was taking a shot at me because I was wearing a white shirt. So the whole fucking night, I went out with that shirt. I'm not thinking that's what I was doing, talking shit. So
Looking like a broke Vin Diesel.
yeah, and then when he fucking said, I was like, damn, this fool's jumping in on it too. I was like, hey, what's up? It's all about family. I'm like, oh, fucking guy. So it was good. It was good. You got me good. But I mean, yeah, Panthers. They did the thing. Ronte got on the mound, pitched a few innings. Gave up a couple hits, and they had a 7-0 lead on us. But when they put Ronte up there, we strung some hits together, and then Mike came in, and who did I tell you hit the grand slam?
Bennett.
Yeah, Bennett. Yeah, Bennett hit that grand slam. I mean, it was on 0-2 count. 0-2 count.
Was it a solid hit, or was he out in front, or
no doubter? No, like Eddie in left field didn't even move.
you just saw it?
Yeah, it just fucking left. Like
Which pole did it go over?
the fair pole. I mean, I think it landed in the football field. Like that dude just hit the shit out of that ball.
Where'd y'all play at?
Schwartz.
Shorts.
It's over. It's right here off of.
Bingo?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one with the crooked foul lines?
Yes.
That's it.
You mean
yeah.
the crooked foul poles?
No, well, I meant like the line.
Yeah, no, the
Yeah.
lines are all fucked
Well,
up.
no, and then there's like two poles out there, and some umpires get it confused, and we've had, or some players have said that they look at the wrong pole and they call it foul. Yeah.
No, for real. There's a foul pole,
No, I know.
and
what
there's a
you're
light pole.
Yeah. Yeah. And they confuse it. So.
talking- I think they used to have different plates out there.
Plates.
Yeah, home plates.
Oh, okay.
And one was for one, the other one was for the other one.
I can see that.
Yeah.
And the mounds it was like, it was 54 for one,
And
and the other
60
one was 60 for the other one. And it was 80-foot bases and 90-foot bases a long time ago.
Well, that's a really long time ago.
Back
Well,
when you were in your 20s.
I was gonna say it so long.
So
Well,
that was
dude,
that's like 1980, right?
Whoa.
damn, all of a sudden. So, but we were looking at the mound, and the mound was like, I think leaning to the left or right. Like it was just funny. And then I think the home plate was even just all fucked up too. So, but it was a good game. Whatever they got their W, and we were within one run, but that grand slam just deflated. I think we still had a minute left. We're like, yeah, fuck it, let's go. Let's get the hell out of here.
So they were going to get a bye anyway, but
Were
they
they?
came out playing, huh?
Well, that was the other thing. Some of the guys were like, "Hey, this is kind of weird playing a game that doesn't matter."
Yeah.
That's what they're saying. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah. I mean, we still wanted to play somewhat, but it's baseball, whatever. I mean,
Well, it seems like both of them, it didn't matter for both teams because we ended up playing the Thunder anyway, which I guess we would have played even if you beat them.
yeah,
Because evidently they're doing seeded 2 and 3 play each other.
yeah. It's only 4 teams, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, it's 5.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good game, whatever. I mean,
So that means the Cyclones must play the Diablos. Do you have that on the schedule?
As a matter of fact, tomorrow night, August 4th, Cyclones versus the Diablos at Schwartz Park. And
so they're both playing.
and then y'all play again tomorrow versus the Thunder at Mason.
A nice field. That's a nice field.
Mason won.
Yeah, whatever. I don't
Yeah,
know. But it's a nice field. We never.
Mason was the
HHL
nice
doesn't
one.
play in shitty fields. I mean, sorry.
Pardon?
Doesn't hold on. Let me back it up.
Rewind. Edit.
When I meant to say we don't play on the shitty Mason fields.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say. So I mean, it's a really nice field. I think.
Mason one is the one across the street, right?
Yeah, the one with the next to the pool.
It's the biggest one on the.
It's
So-
on the inside then.
It's inside Mason
Yeah.
Park. Yeah. The one with the tennis courts next to it. That one's
That's
shitty.
Mason 2.
Yes, Mason too. It's shitty.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
crap. And
so-
then Mason 3 is the one across the tracks.
That was trash. So
I played there in the
long time ago.
90s.
I was gonna say that's
Has that prison fence for the outfield.
does it?
It's like a 15-foot fence.
You
Which
can
one?
climb it though.
Yeah. So okay. So that's what we got for HHL.
Yeah, so 2 games tomorrow night. I got a game Friday, August 6th, Cyclones versus Diablos.
Okay. Cyclones.
And that's going to be at Schwartz Park. And then Monday, August 9th, is going to see who plays the Panthers first round.
okay.
Or whatever
this
round.
is, yeah.
What after this
'Cause
round.
it's double elimination, I'm sure. It normally is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're playing 2 playoff games in the same week?
I don't know if we are. We might be.
No. Cyclones are playing twice this week.
Yeah, that must be a makeup game for them tomorrow.
That Friday game?
No, Friday would be the playoff. You saying they play tomorrow?
They play tomorrow.
That has to be a makeup game, and then the playoff
Y'all play
is-
tomorrow too.
Yeah, but I know that's a playoff game because we already played our regular season games.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it didn't specify on the schedule, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's
So
said on ours.
yeah, that's weird. But I mean, we're in the playoffs and we just had so many fucking rainouts. It fucking sucks. So.
Yeah, all the leagues have finished, and that one's still dragging on.
Oh, and then yeah. So we'll go with HHL, right?
That is it for HHL, yes sir.
All right. And the only thing we got left with HBA is the All-Star game this Saturday.
Well,
Is
we
it this-
we just had the home run derby too.
Oh yeah, the home run derby. So we got the winners is we got Frank Mora with
18.
18 home runs. Yeah, 18 home runs. Yeah, it was.
It was in
exactly-
2 rounds. Not that matters, but yeah.
Yeah, it was 2 rounds. And you know Frank was hitting them like they was like nothing, man.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he was putting like not hardly any effort into it. And then Cole Herring, right? Ron, the Sunday one.
The Sunday one. He
Yeah.
hit 5.
5. It was only 1 round, I think, is what I heard.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Yeah, 5. So hit 5. So congratulations to Cole, and then
Jimmy, he came in second, and he hit, 17?
Yeah. So they made it interesting, or I didn't necessarily agree with it, but it was
Yeah, how
combined.
they did it was, yeah.
It was weird.
Yeah.
So what they did was, okay, you went the first round, and the highest 2 went the second round, but you were carrying your first round runs or home runs. So, you know, Frank hit 11, and then I think Jimmy only had 7. So Jimmy had to hit 11 to continue, plus go above that, and he got to 17. So then Frank on the second round, all he had to do was pass 17, and he wins, and that's what he did. I mean, and
Yeah.
he did it. He hit 18, right, or got to 18, and still had like a minute, and almost 2 minutes left. So he still could have hit a few more. But they were both all like, you know,
Yeah,
Cheo did a
it
good
was-
job. He did interviews, but they were tired.
It was
man.
hot, yeah. And I
know-
was out there shagging, right?
Yeah.
And so there was a bunch of us out there. It was a long day
This
Saturday.
guy was looking like an all-star out there in outfield.
I thought the tryout was then. I don't know. But no, it's fun to, you never play the back fence, right? Because that's just stupid. But we're looking at like, well, we can rob these. We can rob a lot of these, but we decided not to. But anyway, his last home run was the longest one that he hit. It went over that shed in right field.
Right field, his last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean
Shit.
Frank was a beast, man. I mean
Yeah.
that dude was just.
He likes hitting over buildings.
He said, "Fuck buildings," right?
I don't know why. He likes hitting liquor stores and buildings.
Yeah, I mean that dude was. I mean effortlessly, man. I mean it was on there. I mean, Raul I think had 3. A couple of the guys didn't have that many. It was. I don't know if it had to do with it because it was different baseballs too. It wasn't the.
The empowered.
It was the empowered. We were
Yeah.
using the old school one, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it.
Frank
Well-
said it didn't.
Oh, yeah.
No, actually, the new one is easier to hit out
Was that crazy?
than the old one was a little harder.
Yeah.
But that dude, I don't know that guy, but I've watched him when I was scouting the Saturday League games, and he's just got a natural swing, dude. He's gonna hit it out anytime he wants to. I mean, I've seen him hit an opposite field home run, and you know, when you can do that, you can hit the ball out at anywhere.
Yeah,
He's just a monster.
He's a monster. Heck yeah. You know, actually, somebody asked me what. I don't know if any of you guys know what his. Frank, chime in if you can. Is what his.
He's pretty active.
Career.
He's pretty active in the comments right now.
Yeah, I don't know what his career. Like, I don't know if we went to college or any of that. But yeah, it's a really very smooth swing, and I mean the dude was just belting him out. So it was. I mean, it was a good thing. It was a cool thing to watch. Nothing.
We're gonna have to bring Frank in studio one day.
Yeah, Frank, that'd be cool. That'd be cool studio. But dude, there was Braylon. Hit up Braylon. Braylon, somebody's supposed to call in because it was a good ass like Hot Shots versus the
Ramones.
Huh?
The Ramones.
Oh, the Ramones. Yeah, it was like a 3-1. They're saying like it was like a pitcher's duel, man.
Well, they got one guy on the Ramones that tops out somewhere around 90, 80, high 80s, low 90s, somewhere around there. And then I don't know who the Hot Shots were pitching.
Yeah, I don't either, man. That's what I'm saying. I wish Carlos would get on so we can talk to him because they're like, oh, we're gonna talk about this pitcher's duel. I'm like, and here's the thing. This is what I'm saying. Like, I'm not there. We're not there.
Braylon said my English is not good enough. LOL.
Oh, he did that.
But he could type his English is really good typing.
93. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Who's throwing 93? The Hot Shot or the Ramones guy?
I'm gonna say the Ramones guy.
Yeah.
Because that's the guy we went against that one Sunday. We were bullshit.
Oh, that was him.
That was him. Yeah.
Yeah, he pitched pretty good, man. I mean, it was tough to get hits off. Did we get any hits off him?
We
Right?
struck out.
Did we? Fuck yeah. That sucks.
Well, that umpire was like,
Yeah.
he had that one eye,
Yeah.
that one good eye.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he pitched good. He was hitting his spots. He was like hitting the corners. Like it was like inside, outside, and he wasn't leaving anything really over the plate. I mean, he had the speed to put it over the plate and still would miss it. But he said no, we didn't see him. He said we didn't see him. See, why are you lying, fool? Making me tell stories.
What's division?
Triple A. Brera.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a higher division.
Yeah, because 93, 94, what the hell you doing playing in the Mexican League? I mean, you using the Bush League
to make you feel good, or what?
gun, or using the Jugs gun, or are you using
Is it calibrated?
or using the app? You know,
No,
it's
they're
like
using the pocket radar.
No,
Yeah.
the little ball with the digital readout.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah, that's funny. That's old school right there.
I'm not
Garbage
saying,
is what it is.
I'm not saying he didn't throw that, but I'm just saying, what the hell are you doing playing?
Yeah.
You should be going to an independent league somewhere.
Yeah, which I think he came from. I'm not 100%, but I think he came from Coastal, and I don't know if he played any of the Pecos League or any of those independent leagues over there. But that's the Hot Shots coming from. I don't think the Ramones played Coastal, but I think that's the Hot Shots coming and bringing their talent or wherever they get their pitching from and bringing them over to Obrera. So it's gonna be an interesting thing. Hey, see if Jay-Z wants to call in.
Well, Josh Zargoza chimed in and said the Hot Shots pitched Adolfo Castillo went 5 innings, Jake Gonzalez went 3, Ricky Ramirez went 1 inning save, 3-1 Hot Shots.
And I think Josh hit a 2-run bomb, so he had a big.
I don't believe it if it's not on film.
No, so what's funny is Jesse will always film it after the fact, like when they're running in. I'm like, hey man, what does that really mean? Like, am I supposed to believe that? So
Check out this guy running the bases.
and it was funny because there was a chat earlier where like Jordan was talking about, hey man, we all should get GoPros, and so then we can send film to just off the plate. I'm like, yeah, you should. I mean, I keep telling guys, I'm like, dude, take your GoPro, take whatever the hell you're gonna take, but send it in to us, and we'll do it. I mean, because we're not at those fields, man. I mean, I'm starting to play in some of those fields, but it's not where they're not there all the time. So I know that some of those guys do have GoPros and can take video, but I know Jordan has it. So I don't know why I haven't seen any footage from him, but that was a good game. I mean, the Ramones supposed to be a good team, and then you got Hot Shots are obviously a great team too. I mean, they're beasts too. So
To go back to what you were talking about for Frank, Frank chimed in
Oh.
finally. He said, 4 years of college, got hurt my senior year, had to get surgery.
oh no shit. What
Yeah.
college?
It doesn't
Oh,
say.
is that-
Yeah.
Unnamed college. Yeah,
I don't know.
JD said, then one run in the top of the ninth.
Josh Wells 2-run bomb.
Yeah, so I'm telling you, man, that dude hit a 2-run bomb. I mean, that dude's on fire. I was like, oh, you're wearing your glasses, man. That's what's helping you see better. But
See the ball, hit the ball, right?
yeah, I mean, that's what it comes down to. But it was definitely, I guess they're saying it was a great duel, man. So, 19 Ks, I think, is what they said. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a lot of Ks.
That's an ungodly amount of Ks in one game.
It is.
That's almost 20.
Yeah.
That's a lot of air conditioning.
Yeah.
A lot of whiffing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude.
Jeez.
A lot of stick your hands in your pocket.
Jeez. Go back to the dugout.
Yeah, dude. I mean, and then some of those dugots don't even have shade too, man. So they do need some of those whiffs, you know what I'm saying, to get some air in there. Because I mean, I don't know what field they were playing on, but some of those fields don't have shade. You got to go do a tarp and.
You got your comments up?
Oh,
I
like
do.
Schwartz.
I think Jesse's talking to you.
No, he's talking in general. I'm waiting for him to say 23 every. What did he say?
27
I'm
everywhere?
waiting for him to say 27 everywhere. I wish somebody would call in. If nobody wants to fucking call in, here's the thing. Here's your fucking chance to call in. Don't talk no shit that we don't fucking talk about Oretta and this and this and this and that. Fucking call in. Somebody say what they want to say. Because I definitely want to hear about it. 19 Ks. I mean, Braylon doesn't want to call in. I think Jay-Z should call in and say something, but kind of fill us in on the game because it's these games are getting better and better. Between everybody's just bringing everybody in there, man. I mean, look at Sergio. He's back from independent ball, right? What is he? Was he pro ball? Was he playing semi-pro?
Semi-pro.
Yeah, semi-pro. So, I mean, there's a. That's what I want to see, man. Yardgoats and Hot Shots, man. I don't know if that'll ever happen.
Would y'all ever think about playing in a different league?
Well, everything I hear from other leagues are falling apart. So which one are you talking about?
Pro Friday, is that what you're talking about?
Well,
Friday
that
league?
would probably be the only way they would play each other's probably Friday night league, but they're not playing Friday night league because Hot Shots are coming to Friday night league.
Oh, are they?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
yeah, they're coming to Friday night league, so it's gonna be interesting to see what they do. Hopefully I think we'll give them a good fight. Cyclones give them a good fight. I mean, it's
Think you can get 9 players there?
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Coach. It's like it's
I like Coach. I love Coach Cheo's. We'll play during the summer. You won't see us till next summer.
yeah.
Well, it's kind of hard because I mean, Josh Booth heads up the Hunters Committee. So
He's the vice president of NRA, isn't he?
Yeah. So that, I mean, as soon as the season's over, they're gone. They're hunting or fishing
Fishing, then hunting.
Football starts this weekend, the preseason, and these football guys, they don't want to do anything, just relax.
And then y'all play on Sundays.
Yeah.
So it would suck.
Hey, put the phone number in there.
I did.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
It's in the title.
No, well, copy and paste it because
Oh,
these fools are dweebs. But anyways, but that's good, man. I mean, sometimes it's good to have a little bit of rest. You know what I mean? Maybe that's another key to your success is you guys don't do excessive baseball, right? You play that one season and do your thing, and you guys get that rest and come back. Kind of like the old school baseball, right? When it first started, like people would have regular jobs, and then
Yeah.
you know what I mean, and then you come back for the baseball season and play. So I mean, I don't know, man. I mean,
So we have Callie Schaub still chiming in. She's saying the girlfriends, fiancés, and wives of the Yardgoats deserve their own episode on Just Off the Plate.
well, here's the thing. I'll bring Raul's girl here because she brings cookies.
Yeah, she brings those cookies, dude.
Oh,
those
yeah.
cookies are
Hey, after the game,
You can. The cookies are off the table. You got roll. You're not gonna get into the cookies, okay?
Hey.
But we have.
what we have, though. That's the only reason Raul's on the team. Look,
Whoa!
hey, I don't know if you noticed when you guys were out there celebrating. I seen her with the cookies. I was already in second base, eyeballing her walking in with the cookies, right? And I was like, hey, I'm gonna try to figure out how I could squeeze my way, wing my way over there. So when I was leaving, I was doing like that little slow walk. Like, so you guys noticed me, and they're like, hey, Mondo, hey, come here. Hey, what's up? What's up? Hey, you got any cookies? Yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm ready to absorb some of these cookies, and I had two of them, and they were great. They were great.
For sure, yeah.
They were
So
great.
am I, yeah.
Stewart chimed in. He said cookies are better than sandwiches.
All of a sudden. I think he's taking a shot right there, but it's I forgot. I wish I had a GoPro going. They almost got him. They almost showered him with the ice chest, but man, he's faster than he looks.
Yeah.
He's faster than he looks, man.
No. Quicker.
Quicker.
When you're as big as me, there's no fast involved. It's either you're quick or you're not.
But it came close. It came close. They almost got him. I turned over. I said, "Oh man, they almost got." And then so I'm interviewing him. And then he does this like, hey, they're about to get you. Like, oh shit! I'm trying to run. There's nobody behind me. So I was like, all right, I see.
Gotcha.
It's a Dodger thing.
That's what it was, huh?
Yeah.
He knew. He remembered. But we couldn't make a few minutes of Hot Shots calendar.
Oh Jesus!
All of a sudden, look at Jesse runs like how many miles a day? Now he wants to be on the calendar. Is that what it is?
I think he bikes like 3 miles a day or something like that.
No, I think he runs, man. I can't do that long marathon running, man. Good for him.
Is he still umpire?
Yeah.
I think so.
He umpires and he does this he's a CEO, I think is what he says of Hot Shots, right? And he has Josh Josh Zaragoza manage the team, run the team,
Yeah.
The operations of it. So I mean, they're doing something right, man. Just like you guys. I mean, you guys are doing something right to have that many players show up and stuff like that. So, nothing we can say about that. What the hell's going on here? Oh, so
That means it's time.
it's time, right? It's already 10 o'clock, man. So, I tried to give you guys your spotlight. They refused. So, you got anything to say, Cheeto?
Nope.
Did we say anything? We said everything, right?
Yeah, everything. We covered everything. Except for this coming Sunday, we have the All-Star game for
Yeah.
HBA.
Right? At Northland Christian. So look out for that. I think it's gonna be what do you call it? Cast? What's it called?
Stadium cast.
Stadium Cast. It's gonna be Stadium Cast. They hooked it up over there, so
Oh, at Northland, yeah.
yeah. So
Really?
Yep. So you'll be out there. So,
you'll
make
be-
sure.
So you're coming, right?
Yeah, he's gonna be there.
Be
man.
on TV.
He'll be on TV.
That's a permanent thing, from what I
Yes.
understand.
yes.
So that
I haven't
more
seen the-
solidies us playing there for
Yes.
the
For
foreseeable
future games,
future.
yeah.
Yeah.
Does Sunday play over there? At
Northland Christian.
Northland Christian.
If needed.
Do you like
know,
that field?
It's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't.
What's your favorite field? I feel like you're fucking being picky here. What's your favorite field?
Mall.
Oh, because he has that Texas the school up there on the bin. Is Mall your favorite field?
Yeah.
Is it
It's
personal because you take care of it?
It's because of the 215 left field.
Yeah, how many home runs you hit this year?
One. I got one.
And we got.
I mean, that's the funny part. Everybody chimes about, the mall's so small, they can hit home runs. And how many you got? One.
Yeah, exactly.
None.
No, it's because it's a constant thing that we talk about on this, right? Like you said, everybody says, "Oh, the field's too small," but like all the home runs are being hit across that road or into the other damn field.
Not only this. So the guys that talk the shit that it's small, like you said, how many home runs do you have, right? And number two, the home runs that are hit, they're not wall scrapers. I mean,
Right.
they're fucking. They're almost out on any field that you're in. They just happen to be at Mall. That's all. So, to me, it's a moot point. You know what I mean? It's a moot point. So it is what it is. So you like Mall, huh? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the guy from the Eagles, Tim, he always says, well, the reason y'all lead the league in home runs is because y'all play your games at the mall. And then we go play them over there at Spring Spirit and we hit 3 home runs every time. So now what, So, I mean, at the same time, you have the opportunity to
Yes.
hit the home runs too.
100%.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
I think it was 5-0, 9-0, and 5-1. So, I mean, it's wah. Just play baseball,
Yeah.
Have fun. If you're taking this too serious, you're an idiot.
Yeah, I agree.
Words of wisdom right there.
Words of wisdom for a four-peat championship.
You can't argue that.
No, you can't.
Have fun, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm fixing to get pissed off here in a little bit if the Astros aren't winning, but you know,
We'll have to like start strapping down the bats.
Yeah, no shit. Please just start breaking shit.
it's like academy in here, man. You know, don't ever have Josh Booth over here, dude.
Oh, no shit, huh?
He loves bats. He'd be like, "Oh my god!"
They'll just go through all of them, huh?
Yeah.
Start swinging them everywhere.
You know what? I could see Josh doing that, dude. I could. I
He's
could
gonna
see.
say, "I like this bat. I like this bat."
He'd have a
Then he's
sniper
gonna
bat.
grab the black and red one that's
Oh,
sitting on the
yeah.
shelf over there.
Start messing with my gloves over there and shit. So yeah,
Well,
How
man.
much for this one? How much for that one?
Oh no, Josh can reach those gloves up there.
Yeah, no shit.
Is that the Astro trophy over there, or the Minute Maid trophy over there?
No, those are mine. Actually, you know what's funny? None of those are mine. I think one of them is mine. All those are my kids. It just makes me look like I do something. But all right, well, so I think that's good. Cheeto, you said hey.
Yeah, I
Coach.
said my goodbyes and thanks for Coach Cheo just
Yeah, I appreciate you coming on.
blessing
Coach.
us with his presence.
It was. How do you got any words to send us out with?
Come out and watch the All-Star game. It's going to be a mixture of Saturday League teams and Sunday League teams. Even though Stewart stacked the team, it'll be interesting to see how the game comes out. That's for sure.
Hey, watch the Yardgoats carry the Saturday teams. Cody's Corner, what's up?
Go play ball. Get in where you fit in. You don't get drafted by somebody, go play somewhere else.
Yeah, that's a
Don't
good
let
point.
don't let that discourage you.
Okay. All right, well, I got nothing, man. I just I'm enjoying my off season.
Go Dodgers.
Go Dodgers. This will be the last episode for season 2.
Oh yeah. This
is
is
the
it
last
right
episode
here.
too. We're not gonna do next week, and then
Yeah. We're not gonna do it for 2-3 weeks.
yeah, 2-3 weeks, and then we'll be back. We'll announce it though. All right. Good night.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh shit.